Hi everybody, it's Marty here. I'm going to show you what to do for this next lesson. I've opened up my Teams application. I've went to the appropriate team. I'm on the General tab, and to find the actual material, just click on Class Notebook and it will load in the notebook. What you see right now is a sort of landing page. If you want to get to the place where the material is kept, I generally click on this little option here and look for the area that says Content Library. So click on Content Library and you'll see the stuff from last week. So that's the welcome document, and then further down a bit about dealing with folders and looking for videos and things like that too. But now in this section here it says processing information using ICT. We're on week number 2, and to see the material better just click on it and it opens up a little bit more. Now my formative example was all about using a spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet we use is called Excel. So I'll go and start up Excel. And I'll start loading up. I'll make a blank spreadsheet which takes us to here, and I'll now jump back to what the question says. It says using the spreadsheet enter the following information. The first thing says male student grades over here. Notice there's a gap next to it, so we leave a gap, then go to the second column and type in male student grades. You notice as you type it, the actual text seems to take up a lot of space, so what you can do is, between the two columns of B and C, just move the mouse pointer to looks like that and drag it over a little bit, and it makes this column a little bit wider to make it easier to understand. The next part of the question says type in female student grades, so I'll put that in the next place. And again, I'll grab between these two areas here to make it bigger so I can see it better as well. Beyond that, some numbers, 90, 80 and 55, so I'll take those numbers in. 90, 80 and 55. Doesn't matter if yours goes to the left or the right, this one's going to the right, it doesn't make any difference. Over here it says 95, 87 and 70, so I'll type in 95, 87 and 70. And over here, just below and to the left, it says total and average as well, so I'll type in just over here, total and average. There we go. If you want to make things look bold, you don't necessarily have to, the question doesn't ask for it. But what you can do is select an area, for example this location here, and click on B to make it bold. Same with the female section as well. And down here for total and average, I've selected both at the same time, but you just click on one at a time if you want to. And just hit B for bold. And that takes us to here. It says using the sum formula. Add up the total number of male student grades just below 55, so that's this area here. Okay, so I'll make sure I'm in this area just below 55, and it says to use this thing called sum. Right, now what you do is, to use a formula, you type in an equal sign, right, and to work out this total, use this formula called sum, so type in SUM, and a lot of stuff pops up, don't worry about it. Then use an opened curved bracket, so I'm holding the shift key down and pressing the key where 9 is, that gives me this open curved bracket. Then I gently click here, hold on, and then let go. And it gives me this thing that says B2 colon B4. 90 is in location B2, all the way down to 55, which is in location B4. So that's why it says B2 colon B4, it means from B2 to B4, sum them up, which means add them up or total them. Hold down the shift key and press the key where the 0 is, and I'll give you the close curved bracket, and then press the enter key to confirm this. Right, so what it's done just now is it's taken those three numbers and added them all up to give you a total. You can do the same over here as well for the female student grades. It does say it in the question. Add up the total female student grades just below number 70, so I'll do it in here. Equals SUM, open curved bracket, select the area, close curved bracket, press enter, and again it's added up all of those female student grades as well. The next part says the average formula to find out the average of male student grades, and it's very similar to sum. Instead of using the word sum, just use the word average. So equals A-V-E, and you'll see it, R-A-G-E, average, open curved bracket, select the areas, it's just these three, not the bit of the total, close curved bracket, and that works out the average of these three grades, which is 75. And again, it says to also work out the average of the female student grades. So average, open curve bracket, just these three, close curve bracket, and enter. So that's basically my formative example. It's quite straightforward. You're using the sum formula and average formula. What you should do when you've done your work, of course, is to save it. So I'm going to just say save as. I pick a location to save it. You save wherever you usually do things. I'll save mine into my downloads folder. And up here you get open document spreadsheet. You can use that, or if you want, you can scroll to the top and select Excel. Either one will still save it as a spreadsheet. I like to use the Excel workbook files. And in here I'm going to call this my formative and saved. And once you've done that there, you simply upload it to LearnNet when you get a chance. Now obviously this is my formative, this is your formative, so I would like you to work on this, dealing with ice cream sales and ice lolly sales, and it's very similar laid out in the previous one. Let's look for these totals and these averages, so sums and average formulas, and there's the link there for you to upload your formative evidence. And once you've done that, you work on your summative evidence, and this one's all about sales for in Tesco's in Dumfries and Tesco's in Kilmarnock. And again, it's a similar format to the previous one, so if you can manage this one, you should be able to manage that one as well. And there's a link again to upload the evidence to LearnNet.